Hello everybody and welcome to this quick tutorial of how to program a custom Alexa skill in C# hosted in AWS Lambda and how to connect it to a gadget. In this first episode I want just to show you what you have to do and what you need to have to develop in C# and on AWS. Yeah, so instead of talking much, let's get started. First of all, you should have basic programming knowledge for this video course. That's just the case because I'm probably not going to explain every single thing because it is pretty high or at least intermediate skill level anyway. So you should have at least basic programming knowledge. Also, what you have to have is access to the AWS Console. You should have an Amazon account and you should have NetCore 2.1 installed. At least that's the current version. Even though 3.0 is out, AWS Lambda only accepts 2.1 for now. So yeah, let's get started in this tutorial. And first of all, you have to have installed Visual Studio Code. So if you don't have this installed for now, I'll link you everything you need down in the description below so you can go ahead and install it. If you click on the link, on the first link should be Visual Studio Code. You just can go ahead and click download if you're using Windows, or just select your OS you currently have. So that's very important. Next of all, we have to install NetCore in Visual Studio Code, and for that I'm gonna link you the official documentation where you just see what you have to do to install NetCore if you don't have it already installed. I think when I click here I'm gonna go to the current version 3.1. Be careful with that, you have to have 2.1, so just go ahead and Google .NET Core version 2.1 download and install the runtime, I think, and yeah, runtime and SDK. So be careful with that you have everything installed. The next step you want to do is install the C# extension in Visual Studio Code. That's pretty simple. Just open code, click on this extension tab and just look for C#. And the first thing you're going to find is this one, C# or Visual Studio, powered by OmniSharp in this case. Just go ahead and install it by clicking the small install button on the left side. So with that said, we're gonna have to go and if you don't have an Amazon account or something like that you have to have, yeah, just go ahead and create an Amazon account on AWS, and you have to also create, or if you have already existing Amazon developer account, just create one here as well. We're gonna need both of them. This developer account is gonna be our access to Amazon Alexa, and this AWS is the backend that we're gonna host our skill on. So here we're gonna create, let's say, the front end of our skill. So the skill in general, and here we're gonna create the logic that the skill is gonna have. Okay, so both of those are needed. I'll link both of them in the description below. So let's just open up the last thing I closed, just to not miss it out. You're also gonna need the Ask Toolkit if you want to develop for Amazon Alexa. I'm gonna link this quick setup guide here as well. It's a little bit more complicated, but in case you're having a problem or something, just write it in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do a video especially for that. But I think if you just sit down and try to really get this to understand, you will do it, and it's not that hard. So I might just I might be just a little bit careful here. Yeah, so go ahead and install everything you need from here as well. I already have everything installed, so I'm not gonna do that now, but just for your knowledge. So yeah, that's basically what you're gonna need for the very first beginning, so we can develop. And yeah, I think that's the first part. I'm gonna end it here. Download everything, set everything up, create an account, and yeah, we're gonna see us in the next video. See ya.